My name is Billy Kimbley. I'm the head carpenter for the Lion King Gazelle Tour for North America. So standing behind me here is Pride Rock. It's the centerpiece of our show. I like to refer to it as Disney's castle in the Lion King. To the lionesses and to the lions and the pride actually represents home. It is the one place that they know. It's the one place that they live. It's the highest point in the Sahara, so it gives them the view out across the prairie. Being such a large centerpiece, we wanted something that was actually going to be quite sturdy and give you the feeling of what home represents to everyone, which is that solid place that you feel safe. Pride Rock is 18 feet long. It stands just a little over 12 feet and it weighs about 8,000 pounds. Now in the backstage, this could be problematic for us to be able to move around. It's hard to get on and off stage when you can't get to the stage because of the rock. One of the things that we can do is that we can collapse it up. It's much like the bleachers we used to have in high school when we were kids. And this is what it does. In its collapsed form, it's only 8 feet long, and it will only take up one wing on the stage, allowing us to be able to access the stage through the other two wings. So we're backstage right now in the Lion King, upstage right, and this is what we lovingly refer to as our zoo. We have over 200 different puppets. They are representing 25 different species of animals in the show. Hanging here behind me is the Rhino. We use this during the Circle of Life in the opening number. He'll come down the house right aisle with two performers inside of him. We'll bring him backstage here and literally fly the costume right off the two performers. Julie Taymor, the director for the show, wanted to create what she called the double event, which is when you see the performer or the artisan, you see them as both a human and as a puppet at the same time. Your mind will then kind of bring those two together and it brings the animal to life. So here we are on the backstage, stage right side now, and what we're looking at here are some of the prop walls that we have set up. With these walls, what we're able to do is hang all of the puppets that we're going to be using during the show. So down here on the top, what you see are what we refer to as the wildebeests, because these shields are held by the women. Over here on this side, we have what are called the wildebeests, which are the larger ones that are held by the men. Down on the bottom, we'll have the guinea fowl, and here behind me are our colorful stilt giraffes. These are actually the tallest puppets that we have in the show, and they stand just over 17 feet when they're fully mounted onto the performers. And we'll actually see these giraffes bend all the way over into the front row of the audience, as though they were going to eat something out of the laps of the front row. It's always a joy to come to the Kennedy Center and play because we know the audiences that we're going to be able to reach. Plus, the Kennedy Center is one of the largest theaters that will play throughout the tour, which means that we have more space backstage than hardly any place else.